Makkale, happy to welcome you all to my very first video of this cute little flowers. I've made them with kite yellow sheet. You can even use crepe paper instead. So I've taken one large sheet of kite paper and cut it into 4 equal halves. So that we get equal sizes of rectangle. So let's move on to the next step. Here I've got some wool and a sharp scissor. Use a sharp scissor so that you get pretty good edges. So let's move on to the next step. I've taken back my kite sheets. You can even use crepe paper instead. This kite sheet, I had got it in the local fancy store. It actually cost me 5 rupees. So moving on to the next step, I believe every one of you the fan folding technique, which all of us would have known at our school times, or if any of you don't know this, please look at my foldings carefully. I've folded pretty decent sized fan folds. So I go back and forth until I reach my end. And again, you don't have to worry about the same sizing of the fan fold. It may be pretty much random. Fold till you reach the end of the paper. Yeah, voila, I've actually reached the end of the paper. So you can see I've got this pretty little intact shape. If you're happy with the paper folding, just fold it into half again so that you get something like this. See, I've got a same sized folding. Now this is a fan actually. I'm really very happy with my fan. So next step is that I'm going to take my scissors and cut it up. I'm taking one side of the fan and cutting it into a U shape. I was a little random in cutting here, so it didn't make any big change. I was pretty much happy with this. So I'm folding it again. With the previous shape, I'm taking the mark and cutting it into the same size. So here I've done with it, and that is total waste. So you can check out my cutting, and I don't seem this is equal. So I am cutting it here again. When you guys are finally happy with your cutting, go on to the next step. So I'm having smooth edges here. So I'm moving on to the next step. Taken my yarn here. I've taken the same color yellow, but it doesn't actually need to have the same color or some color contrasting to the kite paper. The thread won't be seen actually. I'm taking wool thread here. The reason of taking wool thread is it gives a little softness to the paper. It is not harsh on the paper. When you take stitching threads, it may give you tone edges. So I'm tightening up the wool here. I suggest you guys to use wool. I'm tying it up. I'm tying it a little tight. You don't have to worry about the paper tearing. It won't tear if you use wool thread. So I'm done with my tying. Yeah, I'm done with my tying, and I'm opening it up again. So after you tying, when you open it up, you get something like this. You have to get a round. If you have a perfect round, it is the sign that you have done things correctly. So you can use this paper like this itself for any birthday decorations or something like that, pinning up the edges of the round. So let's come back to our flower. So as reminding you guys, I had used 4 papers here. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm holding the first sheet. Slightly pulling it up towards me. The same way, the opposite side also I've used 4 papers. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm holding all the 3 down, just holding one paper towards me and pulling it upwards. So going to the second paper, pulling it upwards again. Please be soft while pulling. Kite papers are delicate. Opposite side. I'm following it again to the third paper, pulling it towards myself. You can see your pretty little flower forming the opposite side. After pulling all the 3 papers towards your side, you get this little shape of the flower, and you have the last paper down. So hold the thread tightly, slightly tilt your flower and pull it to the downwards. You can see the way I am doing. Pull it downwards. So here your flower is finally ready. So this is how the completed flower looks. You can cut the back thread or leave it like that itself. Here I am leaving my thread so that I can cling it on something. So up to our next flower, I'm using tissue papers here. Here I've used toilet tissues. You can even use common tissue paper instead. I've used toilet tissues because I had lot in bundles. I took 4 pieces of toilet paper here. taken 4 layers of tissue here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I have taken equal pieces. I am stacking them on one on top of another. I am going back to my fan folding now. Make really tiny and small fan folds so that you get a good fluff on your flower. You actually have no cutting on the edges work in this flower. Just the fan folding is more than enough. You get pretty edges. So I'm done. Yeah, I've got the last piece and I'm done. I've stacked everything equally one on top of another. So look at the pretty little edges. So I'm changing the light here so that you get a brighter look. I'm opening them up to show you the size of the fan fold. This size is pretty much enough. Let's move on to the next step. I advise you to just use wool thread for this. Using normal stitching thread would tear the paper. So I took a little long wool and stacked it in a plus mark and made a knot. Keep it a little tight. Flip it over and make another knot. Make it really tight. You don't have to have the worry of tearing of paper because this is wool. So I have 4 paper in stacked, as you can see in the video. So I'm pulling the first paper on towards myself. Be a little slow. So for the opposite side I've used 4 papers as well. I'm pulling it towards myself as we had done it to the previous flower. Start pulling till you reach the end. So the second layer. For the opposite side also. Please avoid pulling one whole side and moving on to the next side. It is best advised to pull both the sides equally, like I am doing in the video. It gives you a complete flower look. We are on the final portion. When you are happy with the shape, flip it over, hold the thread tightly and pull it downwards. I'm pretty much happy with the shape. Just press it lightly and open it up. Look at the cute little flower here. We are done with it. Next we have this little big flower with us. This was made with same material, the kite sheet. If you don't get the kite sheet, it's not a problem. You can use crepe paper, that gives the same result as well. So yeah, I've used 2 colors here. We'll be using 3 colors at the video. So let's see what all we need for making this flower. The kite paper or the crepe paper, wool and a pair of scissors. I used 3 colors here. Pink, yellow and purple. It seems a little bluish, but the color I bought was purple. So I've taken 2 sheets of purple or blue. And I took 2 sheets of pink as well. And I took 1 sheet of yellow. 1 sheet of yellow will go inside. It is more than enough. This cost me about 80 rupees in whole. If you like my video, please do like. I need a lot of support. Please do share too. And for more fabulous videos, please subscribe. Next, I stacked each of them on another. I went back to my fan folding, flipped the yellow side up and started the fan folding again. Folding. 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 So I started singing in between to speed up my work. You can also try this. Keep moving, keep moving, 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 moving. Keep moving, keep moving, 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 moving. This is a little tip to actually speed up your work. I was happy with my fan folding. It actually takes you about a minute or so to finish your fan folding. And coming to the price, I had seen the same flowers on Amazon. It was about 450 to 500 for 4 flowers, and I spent 20 rupees for each flower. So about 80 rupees for 4 flowers, I believe. It is really money saving, and it also gives a sense of pride that having you decorated of your house things with whatever you did. So yes, I was in the middle of the fan folding, had to do more. I didn't want to actually fast forward the video so that it would be easy for everyone to understand the fan folding. Having 5 papers stacked, it is better you guys do it slowly for perfect finish. So here I'm to my last fan fold. Yeah, I'm done with it. So I was happy with my fan fold. I had an extra paper sticking out, so I folded it in, and voila, I'm done with my fan fold. So I gave it a little press so that I get proper impressions. I opened it up. Do it slowly, don't be harsh. So I'm taking out the yellow separately. Do have the impressions. This has a reason which you will be knowing in the further video. Okay, now yellow thing should be the smallest one, so I'm cutting half of the yellow sheet out. So now compared to this, it is really small. Now you can see the size of the yellow sheet. I made diagonal cuttings in the yellow sheet. I cut everything straightly, and about 1 inch way down I cut it straightly and got something like this. It was just a random cut. Now I'm pulling out 2 sheets of pink from the folding. With the impressions, I'm getting it back to place. So the pink sheet must be bigger than the yellow one but smaller than the blue or purple one. I took my scissors, folded it into half and made a U cut. As we did it for the first yellow flower, same way I made a U cut. As you all know this step, I was little bit fast for this, so I got my pink one with good satisfying edges. So moving on to the blue or the purple one, I took a larger size sheet, folded it into half. I didn't reduce the size. I just made a simple small U cut without reducing the size. It's same as we did it for the yellow one. If you have any doubt, you can just go to the front of the video and check it out. Now I'm placing all the papers again in order, one on top of each other. This is the reason why I made good impressions out of all the papers. Now the fan foldings staking goes again, like purple, I'm staking over it pink, and on top of pink I would stake the yellow. So as you can see, when yellow is opened, it gives some shape like this. So I staked yellow on top of pink. And I again started my fan folding. I didn't start a new one but followed the impressions. Be a little slow with this. Don't worry about the yellow edges. Random cuttings give you a great look on your flower. So I was halfway through my fan folding. Yeah, now I little fast forward it and I completed my fan folding. So you get some look like this. I pushed everything inside, folded it into half. We had followed this procedure for all of the flowers, so I was a little fast of doing this. I took some wool, placed it into a plus sign, tied it over. Please tie it a little firm so that you don't pull over your paper out. I flipped it over, made another knot. Make firm knots. I made 3 knots here. so you don't have to actually have the wool for this. You can cut it over. I cut the wool and I took it out. So I opened it up. I slowly started pulling the first yellow sheet out. Be very careful. It is really easy to tear the sheet. I myself tore one. Because it is in center, you don't have to mind if you tear something also, but be a little careful. So the opposite side, I used one sheet of yellow. And next I actually went to the pink part. I was happy with the yellow. I flipped it to the pink. So I used 2 sheets of pink here. I slowly pull the pink sheet on top. Please be very slow. With practice you will be able to do it a little fast. When you're doing it for the first time, please be very slow. So for the opposite side, I started pulling it again. Be a little slow. So the final yellow, for the final pink portion, I started pulling it up again. I started pulling it up again. We came to the last purple sheet. Purple also had 2 layers. So I was happy with the pink and I moved on to the purple side. Started pulling it towards myself. This is the same technique which we used for the first yellow flower and the second paper tissue flowers also. If you have any doubt with this, please go to the forward side of the video and check it out. I was a little fast with this. I was pretty much happy with my flower. So voila guys, look at the color, vibrant colors of the flower. This is the effect which you get with kite paper. I was totally happy with my flower. So yeah, I had used actually 3 colors on this: yellow, pink and purple. So this is my end of the video. Thank you for watching guys. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Until my next video, this is Prerna signing off from Prerna's Imaginations. Nandri Makkale.